Hey, and welcome to the Laneverse. I am Maestra Laneverse. I'm in Thailand right now through September 2nd, and I'm a nomadic artist expressing her freedom, exceptional wit, and lucrative creations. Part of that is I make hotel UGC content, and that's my vibe. Right now, I'm making a shift for my audience to be creative black women who travel. Mostly, I'm not doing, like, I'll get into some of the travel minutia, but otherwise, I am covering hotels, namely for, I guess, extended stays, like 7, 10, 14 days. Because I still want to hop around and see different places, but I also got shit to do. So, I don't have much to report other than I am working on Laneverse Works. I've been reworking that and figuring out how to sell that, who I'm speaking to, the problem I'm solving, especially a valuable problem. So the dream has been for that to just be consultations and workshops. I'll work with businesses for 6 weeks. If you want to make the investment, work together for months, sure. But I want it to be a very valuable in demand service where I don't have to work with any company long term. I only work, or I guess I work directly with businesses for 2 days a week on Thursdays and Fridays. Of course, time difference, whatever. But I just don't want that many people involved in my life. And that's just my vibe. Even more so when it comes to making money. I don't want anybody to rely on me for too long. Like, the workshops are in place. Like, I call them growth strategy workshops. So we work on something that's going to achieve a business goal, but at the heart of it is refining the employees, the executives, and really refining their talent. But to me, refining talent is a holistic approach. If a company values their team and values the people who show up every day, but there are things that aren't working in the company, people aren't being heard, campaigns aren't being executed, goals aren't being achieved because whatever fucking politics or whomever is dealing with something, they're not feeling fulfilled with their work because certain projects aren't being done, or there's not enough budget because executives may not be understanding the purpose of investing so much money in a project. I'm there to help resolve that, to make those shifts and to instill confidence in everybody so that you feel good about working and getting shit done. Like, working is just a part of life. Animals work. Like, it's not to the exploitive degrees that is in America, but everybody needs a purpose. It doesn't have to be something profound. Maybe you just, your family's your purpose, but you still got to get bills paid. So why not make that process as enjoyable and fruitful for you as possible? So that's my approach, and just why it's taken me so long to get shit moving with Laneverse Works, because it's been difficult for me to figure out how to package all my experiences in a way that I can communicate that in a high value way, and then me to feel fully confident in selling that at a premium. So that just is what it is. But what? Other than that, like I said, doing hotel UGC thing, and I'm still on the laid back masters tip. But like I think I will expand my audience to be like creative black women fems and thems. Like, I am inclusive, but I'm also like, I don't want to say that I can provide the space for the rainbow mafia and it don't end up being that way. I don't want to give false promises. And honestly, I'm not really exploring my queer side at all. I'm just focused on developing as a black woman and connecting with black women who don't beef with me. So ideally that's part of why that's my target audience is I want to be in community with fulfilled, happy black women who, if you admire me or not, you appreciate my presence, we can get along, and I help you develop as a creative and really push for mastery and notoriety that we're not in the spotlight enough for. So I'm still in the Black Renaissance tip. It's just been, I have to make sure I have a solid foundation because I know I can make things happen quickly for me. I know I can connect with people easily and get shit done. And just, I know opportunities can come to me in avalanche form. I want to be prepared. And I don't want to establish something like I've done before. And then, like, with being a cannabis blog writer, and then realizing I do not want to write this shit. Like, I'm not enjoying this. So that's really my whole thing is turning my life inside out to make sure that I am living accordingly. But what was my thing with that? Oh, so I'm also making sure that my projects kind of overlap, even though I do have more distinct audiences for the goals that I'm achieving. Like for Laniverse Works, I'm not thinking that's my target audience for that is corporations or large businesses, or at least like businesses that can afford to invest in me. I'm not bartering for my services. I'm not doing no discounts. If you ain't got three, five, seven, $10,000 to invest in me, I can't help you. Like I can do a one-on-one consultation, sure. That's still gonna be over $1,000. Why? Because my I have my approach is that, or my outlook, the way that I do things, is business as a lifestyle. I don't, so I make decisions based off a lifestyle. I don't want a fuck ton of clients, which means more prices, less clients, or I make something that's a lower price. It's like I have to make the numbers match because I'm not stressing out over this shit. So that's that. Um, but what? Yeah, so Laterverse Works isn't just for creative black women, but the Hotel UGC, for me, I see a lot of black women moving to Thailand and doing a lot of traveling. And so that's sisterhood to me. Those are my people. So, but in the spirit of why creatives, creative professionals, realizing that you can have a potentially luxurious life or just a more comfortable life as a creative, but you don't have to scrape for pennies. Um, so I want to lead by example with that and like show the opportunities and also, get into the black woman bag and present that to hotels in countries outside the United States because they may or may not be thinking about us. That's a cat. If you hear that, there's like a lot of stray cats around here. But yeah, even like this shit. You get to have different experiences, no matter how small. It doesn't always have to be like big hotel, big extravagant kind of thing. Especially if you want to break from modern life like me. But yeah, I guess what to circle it around, I am. It's Black Business Month. It's Black August. I want to cater to us and support us. So I'm writing like laid back masters. If you've seen my previous video talking about it, or me making previous content about how I'm making a 7-day email course and a Discord, had to take steps back from that because my main thing is having a content community is different from me making a closer Discord community. I don't feel like dealing with that responsibility. I don't want that degree of closeness. But I do want to start developing the Laid Back Masters community and making the course. The thing is also, I'm teaching things that I have not lived consistently. So I've decided to start with a book, and the book is, to make it, it's just to make it so that it's easier for me to produce it and get it done without being, oh my God, what if it doesn't, blah, 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 blah. Get out of that bullshit. So the book is to me, it's like a record of my lifestyle that I'm developing and that I'm making the foundation of my existence, and then putting it out into the world for other creative Black women who love to travel or just looking for different options or very ambitious and you want to be world renowned, known for generations type shit. Like, that's the level that I'm on. So it's for anybody who's on that level, aspiring to be on that level. You can be further along than me, but maybe I give you some ideas for, it's all liberation. It's all for the sake of self liberation. But self liber everyone talks about community, but you have to be grounded and know who you are to function best in community, because that prevents you from being manipulated, that prevents you from being shitty to people who you think are just so different from you, when it's really you're feeling insecure and acting like we're not a fit when we're just really, yes, we're not a fit because of your personal issues, not because we can't create something together. So, as long and short of that, feel free if you want to help fund my adventures or you are just appreciative of what I bring. Um, there's go to laneverse.com, hit the coffee link. You can send me some dough that way. I'm at the time of this recording, I'm still working on revamping Laneverse Works and Layback Masters, both of those websites respectively. But you can anytime head there, get on an email list, read through websites, get on my calendar, whatever works and makes sense for you or for anybody you feel is in alignment, could be in alignment with me. But other than that, thank you for your time, and I will catch you in the next video.